Hey traders, Akil Stokes here, head trading coach over at tradingpower.com, and thank you once again for joining me for another one of my weekend review videos. If you guys are brand new, thank you so much for finding my page. I hope you find these videos worth your while. If you do, feel free to hit that subscribe button as well as share with a friend. And if you are one of the many returning subscribers, thank you always for the support. Continue to do what you guys are doing. We've been able to grow a great community all across social media, and that's in big part because of you guys just spreading the word and keeping those positive vibes going. Now, I originally wasn't going to record a video this week. I was going to take a little bit of time off after a pretty hectic week last week, but something pretty amazing happened today. Had a really big trade, which is cool. But more importantly, I want to kind of work you through the process of how we came up with this trade and how this trade almost wasn't taken. Now, the chart ahead of you, we're looking at the euro dollar, and it's kind of busy, so let's go ahead and just delete all this stuff. But if you're a follower of mine over on TradingView, or if you're in something like our live trading room, you know that we've been stalking. Where is that? There we go. We've been stalking this pair for a while now. We had two levels drawn off where I was looking for long opportunities. The first was right in here, and the second was right down here. And we've been kind of following those opportunities all week. And it's kind of funny because we've been on both sides of the markets. As a swing trader, I've been waiting for these levels to get long. However, as a day trader, we've been looking to sell in anticipation of these levels. And I've been able to make a few trades here. None of them have followed through the way that I wanted to. And I started to get frustrated. We had a trade this morning in a live room, a setup on the range bar chart, where we're looking for a trend continuation opportunity. We identified this level right here. The market had put in new structure lows and outside returns and new structure lows and outside returns. And this morning, as we came into our live day trading room, we said, I want to get involved in this market. How can I get short? And we were waiting for a pullback. You can see the market put in a complex pullback right here. Boop, 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 right into this level. However, it was just shy of where I had my orders at. And as you can see, price action ran off without me. And this is something that's been happening for the past week or so. And it's been very frustrating. Not only has this been a very difficult year of trading, but to make it more difficult, we've been doing great analysis in the live room, or I've been doing great analysis in the live room, but coming up a little bit short as far as getting involved in these trades, and that starts to build up on you. I told our traders this morning, for me, I don't really mind taking losses. I've taken so many losses in my career that I'm numb to it. I don't get too upset over losses. The one thing that frustrates me is when I do analysis, when I don't get a chance to be involved, and when that analysis is proven correct. That's what really bothers me. So I was pretty frustrated in our live room this morning, and really just wasn't in a mentally good place to trade. And this is one of the benefits of having a live room. A lot of traders think that, well, a live room is just good for the clients and the novice traders that are in there, but it's good for me as an educator as well. What we do is, it's not just a place where I sit there and I tell you what to do. Yes, you get to see me work through my analysis. Yes, you get to see my thought process on the market. I had a good rant, which I'll show you right now. We had a good rant in the syndicate kind of about buying and selling up here. So pause that thought. I'm going to show you that video, and then I'll come back and finish what I was saying. All right, what's going on, syndicate members? Akil here. It is Wednesday, right? Yeah, Wednesday afternoon, about 4:20, and have a pair or so that I want to show you. I want to start off by talking a little bit that's on my mind. If you guys that follow me on Twitter, you would have saw me just tweet this out. I said, it's amazing the game that smart money plays in the market, and without going too deep into it, it's funny. We have something like the FOMC statement and the rate change, and it's pretty obvious that there's not going to be any rate change in the market, especially with that, what's happening with the Brexit stuff, what's happening with our last non-farms number. But everyone's still reading into the tone. Is it dovish? Is she hawkish of the statement in the press conference? And again, you see this every time. It's when the market does something without doing anything. And you can see our rate statement came out about 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock this afternoon, which is right around this time on the chart. And it comes out, no rate hike, and the market immediately sells off the dollar, already knowing that this rate hike wasn't going to happen. So what happens? The public is selling off. The public is fearful or whatnot, or greedy, trying to hop on. Oh, there's no rate hike. Let's get rid of the dollar. Sell it. And smart money, you're playing right into smart money's hands. Again, we come right back up to previous level of structure. For smart money who was short this entire time up here, and for those type of traders who are looking to get cheaper entries on their already short positions, the price action is just bumping up into a much cheaper level so that they can sell it again. And I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a follow through on the dollar that went like this. And then what happens? The public, those people that bought it, suddenly their buying isn't going the way they thought. Market starts going against them. And what do you do when you buy? You panic. I got to sell to get out. And when those selling orders come in, what does that do? That plays right into smart money's hand, who is already selling. And then you get the selling pressure, and it pushes the market right back down. So I'm sorry for that. That's over the head of probably many of you, but we've been talking about that stuff in the live room. I'm just sitting back watching. I'm shaking my head at this stuff. All right, sorry about that. That's probably the most awkward transition ever, but these things aren't scripted. I kind of come in, turn the camera on, talk, and it was a pretty good rant just about the buying and selling that goes on at different places in the market, and especially to me. One thing that I really try to I take pride and try to work on the psychological side of the market, mainly because I used to be the trader that would get caught up in circumstances like this, where an FOMC statement would come out and we'd see a big bullish candle, and I'd enter right here. And, it always seems like, right, let me know if you've been here before. It always seems like, as soon as you enter, the market reverses. And that used to happen time and time again, and I never knew why. Now that I'm getting a better understanding of the market and kind of the psychology behind the market with the big players and what they look for, it makes more sense of why I used to get involved in those foolish positions and how smart money used to sit back and go, yes, do it. So I take pride in kind of looking at that perspective in the market now. Again, it's you don't need it to trade, I suppose, but I think it's pretty cool. But anyway, what was I talking about? We were watching, looking for shorts, right? The continuation all morning. We missed the opportunity. I got pretty frustrated, and I was talking, and one of our live room members brought to my attention a potential advanced pattern formation. This was a level that I've been stalking for a while now. Just look at this big bullish candle. We're not going to get into it, but when you see massive moves like this, you want to pay attention to them. Let's just we'll leave it at that for now. So I was looking for longs in this area, came in not thinking I was going to be able to get the opportunity I need, mainly because we had stair-stepped structure. I'm drawing all over the place here, excuse me. Because we had stair-stepping structure, meaning we had a structure level not only here, but we had structure here and here, I would have had to take a massive stop unless I have a conservative way for entry. So I went in with the mentality of, hey, good level, Akil. However, you're probably not going to get a chance to get involved. And again, keep in mind, a little frustrated this week, so my mind isn't really working right, not in the right state to trade. And one of our live room members shot over this morning that, hey, we have an advanced pattern formation there setting up, and it ended up being a bullish bat formation, X to A to B, B to C, C to D, that completed right in that level. So I ended up using that as my reason for entry. Went for a 5-mile run this morning, got home, and target ones were hit for over 100 pips, and we're looking for target twos a little bit higher. And guys, that's the magic of having a live trading room. It's a great community, not only for those who are trying to learn from myself, but for the experienced traders as well. And we have many experienced traders in that live trading room. And one of the cool things is you get an extra set of eyes on the market. You get an extra 50 set of eyes on the market. So if you miss something, you may have 3-4 other traders that see it, type it in, and you're like, oh wow, oh yeah, I should be trading that. And it can save you some pips. And for you guys that are new, it also gives you an opportunity to see different styles of trading from traders at all different levels. And today, usually I'm the one saving people and giving them a heads up. Today, I was saved by one of our live room members, and I appreciate that so much. It makes trading so much fun to have like-minded individuals to talk to and share ideas with every day. And if you guys aren't in the live trading room, here's what I want you guys to do. Check it out. Go over to tradeempowered.com, our website. Accidentally click the Learn to Trade tab because there are lots and lots of free content here. But click the Products and Service tab and take some time and spend a week with me in the live room. We have a free 1-week trial. Come in, see what type of community we have. Look at my process of breaking down a chart, both from the swing trading and the day trading perspective, and just spend some time with like-minded individuals. I can't guarantee you'll have a ball, but I haven't heard many bad words about the live trading room. So especially as we go into the summer months where the market starts to slow down, minus next week, of course, with the Brexit mess, take some time and work on the educational side of your trading. Take some time to get in the gym and hit the speed bag and work on your skills. So hopefully I'll see you guys in the live room next week. Tuesday through Friday is when we run. Until then, plan your trade your plan. Again, a non-scripted weekend review video, but a pretty cool day of trading, and it was needed. It was needed, let's put it like that, especially after a very frustrating few weeks. So I'll see you guys next time. I'm going to grab some food, going to flip on the rest of the Euros. Brilliant win for you England fans out there. I was rooting for Wales, but brilliant win at the last minute or so. Hats off to you guys. Go America in the Copa America tournament tonight against Ecuador. And, well, we'll just make this the longest goodbye ever. Take care.